So, Valentine's Day, I'm in a bath. What are you doing with your day? Valentine's Day is soon. It's tomorrow for me. For you, I don't know when I'm uploading this, it was probably a few days ago. But I'm going to do a Q&A about Valentine's Day because I'm an expert on love, so this should be great. Anyway, on Twitter I asked for your questions and I got a few. So I'm going to try and answer them all, which means this video is going to be quite long. If my parents come home, it's going to be weird. So if I suddenly change to my bedroom, my parents will come home and I don't want to be sat in a bath when they're home. So let's get on with it. Graceful. Let's go to my Twitter. What's your favourite Valentine candy? Well, I don't know, because I love candy, as you can probably tell. In Britain, there's not many themed candies, so that narrows it down. Anything strawberry flavoured, I think, like strawberry chocolates or truffles. I love coffee truffles, but I hate coffee, which is weird. So I'd say a heart truffle, either chocolate flavoured or coffee flavoured, not alcoholic because I don't drink and I hate alcohol. I'm not going to read the names today because they are really hard to pronounce. They're just going to be up on the screen because last time I completely failed. Have you ever given the person you like Valentine's? No, because I don't really get crushes. I've only ever had about 3 crushes in my life, and they're all famous people, so I mean, I could have tried, but I'd probably get a restraining order or something. Has someone ever given you a Valentine from the same person? No. No, I'm lonely. I've never been into the whole Valentine's Day thing, so even if someone wanted to give me something, it's great. But I'm like, can't you do it on another day anyway? Like, if it's required you to for it to be Valentine's Day for you to give me something, then. So if you want to, my PO box is down below. I don't have a PO box. Maybe if I did, I'd get loads. No is the answer. Which brings me on to the next question. Best Valentine's gift you've received? I haven't received any, but I remember now, a few times, me and my sister just hang out because it's like, well, we've both not got a Valentine. She has this year. We both haven't got a Valentine, so let's just eat pizza, hang out, bake maybe, watch a film, watch crappy TV. Sometimes we go shopping, I think we did one year, and just stuff ourselves with sweets. That was fun. The best Valentine's gift I've probably received, it wasn't just because it was because it was Valentine's, but for like an anti-Valentine's gift probably, was my sister's company. Wasn't that sickly? Great. What's your best Valentine's memory? Well, it'll have to be this one. It's okay. I still love you. I don't know what else does. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go and why? I'm gonna assume you mean like in a lovey way. I love the seaside. I've never been up north anywhere, which would be fun, I suppose. But we're going up north on holiday. Don't know where yet. In the summer. Apparently it's nice up there. Nothing too cultural because I get bored of lots of information. So nothing like that because that's boring. Ever had a serious relationship? And no, not one with food. Oh, I really love pizza. Serious relationships? No, never. I've never had a boyfriend. At all. I've had one person ask me out. I said no, because you can't just say yes. If you're desperate for love, you can't just say yes to everyone and anyone. Because we just weren't compatible in my opinion, and I didn't have any feelings towards them. So I'm not going to say yes and then lie and then have to break it off later. Just save the pain now, be honest, and say I don't feel the same way. So if you're watching, hi. I won't say your name because I don't know. Still don't, sorry. Not that we really speak anymore, but you know, good luck with your life. I saw you at a bus stop once in town, just saying. I think it was you anyway. And I was like, oh, didn't know he went here, but there you go. Anyway, moving on. Can you give me some tips on how to avoid someone that you have a crush on? So you have a crush, not someone who has a crush on you. Weird question. I mean, I'd say don't in the first place, but if you're really desperate to avoid them, it's hard if you go to the same area, so like same work, same school, same anything like that. Just don't care. I've never had this problem, but I've had problems where I want to avoid bullies, and I think it might be similar. So basically, if you're walking past them, don't hide away from them, but pretend you haven't seen them. And especially if you're with a friend, it's good to have a friend. It's always good to have a friend. You talk to the friend, and you just act really happy, like you're loving life without them. And then they should get the message that you're trying to avoid them, but you're also really, really happy. So, I don't know, that's what I do. But then if you don't want your crush to think you're happy, because, you know, I don't know, that's a hard question, but that's how I avoid people when you can't avoid them. So like if they're coming one way on the street and you're going the other way. So there you go, that might help. You're welcome. Okay, now I have a difficult one. It's quite a long one, but that's fine. So I just broke up with a boy because I'm in love with a girl. With a girl I know really well. I'm not very good at reading. But she doesn't live in the same town. I told someone a while back I loved him/her. I don't know if that person still thinks that. What should I do to that person? When you say that person, I think it's the told someone a while back I love them, but I don't know if they still think that. But what if they do still think that? You've got to just take the plunge. It's really hard, but once you've done it, you can either move on if that's not happening, or you can just be in love or whatever you want to do next. Humans all go through the same emotions with love, so one human will understand where one person comes from if you just explain yourself a little bit and you just go and talk to them, because you never know until you try. I sound like my mum. What you should do to that person is you should say that you love them again, and then as adults sort it out, and if they don't feel the same way, you can't force them. If they do feel the same way, great. And if you know, then your mind's at ease that that's not going to happen. You can try again if you want, but that's not going to happen, and then you can teach yourself to move on. But like anything in life, if you haven't asked, then your mind will just keep wandering about it, which is my problem in life, so that's a bit hypocritical, but you know. What would be the three most important things you'd need on Valentine's Day? E.g. bed, popcorn, and YouTube. Thanks. Well, bed, popcorn, and YouTube's good. It depends on the person though. If the person likes action movies, go on Netflix and watch Spider-Man. I don't know. Also, it depends on how much money you've got, because I've got no money, so I know how to be savvy with money. And I've never had money, well, I have, but I've never had loads of money in my life, so I know how to be savvy with money to get by. Three most important things you need on Valentine's Day. A blanket, Domino's, or another pizza company, but loads of pizza, loads of sides, and a dessert, like cookies and stuff. Another person, that's pretty, so you don't need another person, but if you're celebrating Valentine's Day and you have a Valentine, they have to be there. And they have to fully be there. If they sleep in that movie, so you've got to keep making comments to them. Obviously not be that guy. I'm that guy in films who's always talking to the person next to them and trying to make them laugh, which is what I do, and try to be witty. Even if it's not your Valentine's, get your mum to watch a film with you, get your dad to watch a film with you, get your cousin, get your uncle, get your auntie, get your grandma, I don't know, get someone. Will you be my Valentine? I'm gonna say no. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who really has to get to know someone and get close to them and spend some time with them before deciding my feelings. Just because I'm a worrier, not as in a, and I constantly worry that people are gonna stray away from me because I haven't made a thought out decision, because I haven't really gone through our compatibility and we're not compatible, or stuff like that. So I need to really, 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 really get to know people, talk to them in real life, not just online. I need to spend time with them. I need to see if we've got similar interests by doing things, because if you say yes and then you find out that you're completely the opposite, it was practically a waste of time. Even if you had fun on the date or whatever you do, it's just no. So this was a happy video. I'm sort of sad I didn't get any marriage proposals. I mean, it's closed. Come on, guys. Don't really know why I've done this video, because I've never had a Valentine, never had a boyfriend, I never had this, that. So I'm not exactly an expert, but Hope you find this useful. Hope you know a bit more about me. Hope you know a bit more about me. Hope you know a bit more about love. And I hope you have a really good Valentine's Day, if you have a Valentine's or not. And if you don't have a Valentine's, it's just another Sunday. Hang out with your family, your friends. If they've got Valentine's too, cry in a bath and eat loads of food. Like my best memory. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, push all the buttons, you know what to do, and I'll see you later. Bye. Almost forgot my outro. Again. Got to stop doing that.